say this right now to the niggas in the Discord. I'm popping in here real quick. What up, chat? What up, chat? Give me 1 second. I'm about to go sit down. Oh, fuck. He just took my seat. He just took my seat. Right. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Let me get kind of acclimated real quick. I was literally about to sit right there. What up, chat? What's good? What up, chat? What up? Your boys outside. Right now I'm at the mall. So you guys probably wondering like, yo, are you gonna live stream? Yes, we're now gonna start live streaming outside because I got the internet going. So I had to come in here and get a phone plan that would be sufficient enough for us to live stream. Because if not, I was gonna be indoors the whole time. Because since you've been in Medellin, I'm tapped the fuck in. Them Asian live streams wasn't moving me. Yo, let me tell you something, bro. Remember me, bro. The women I've been seeing at work have been outdoing the women that I see when I go to the park. The most beautiful, bad, good body, everything fire, is working for $2.50 every hour. That's what's going on right now. I just want to make you guys aware. Like, I know it's hard to do when you first come to Medi. You just want to run after the hoes. You want to go for shit that be in the park. That's what all these niggas is doing. They're going for shit that be in the park. I'm not mad at that. If you're a weekend warrior, you're gonna go for shit that be in the park. But I'm telling y'all right now, you guys could leave the park for just a couple days and go other places, y'all gonna see some real fire walking around Medellin, okay? Because one thing I'm gonna tell you about Medellin, everyone isn't beautiful. So don't think that. It's not they all beautiful, no they're not. But the ones that are beautiful are so overwhelmingly beautiful, and you find so much of them so more often than in Thailand. That's why Colombia has the reputation that it has. You know what I'm saying? So, he said, bro, I don't want to see just chicas, I want to see some fire content. Now, you guys are going to see fire content in general. I'm not only going to show you guys just chicas, right? Like, obviously, I'm going to show you guys a couple girls and stuff like that, but this channel has to evolve past putting hoes on screen. Like, we need real content. So, I feel like last night's stream was to give you guys an insight on what it's like to just talk to some of these Johns on a more personal level. So, like, most guys can't really speak Spanish, so they can't really have a live stream or content where you could pick the girl brain. He said, run down on one. So, Ernest, you obviously learned nothing from last night. She already told you cold approaching doesn't work in Colombia. They just gonna find you as being rude. Not saying we can't run down, but I think it'd be easier for you to run down on a service worker than a girl that's just out here like chilling by herself. Like run down on a cashier. Run down on one of the girls that's cleaning the mall. Let me show you guys the vibe real quick so y'all don't gotta just look at me the whole time. I'm in the mall right now. You feel me? I'm telling y'all, there's some so you guys probably wondering, why do I have glasses on? Because I've been walking past so much fine shit. I'm about to do a compilation video or just the fine shit that I've been catching on these glasses. Cause I'm like, yo, this shit is ridiculous. I'm like, yo, this shit is ridiculous, bro. If you want to know where the fine shit be at, the fine shit be in the mall. I'm telling y'all, like, this is some shit you're not gonna see in the park. Maybe you see her in La Isla, you know what I'm saying? Maybe maybe you see her on Seeking, but these girls do not be in the park, bro. They don't. Okay, prime example, walking up right now. She alright, nothing crazy, but she's alright. So, shorty from last night invited me. I'm trying to find where I can prop this shit up. Hold on, chat. Wait, chat, give me 1 second. Hold on. I can't even see shorty. I call her too late. Chat, listen to me, chat. Listen to me, chat. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling y'all right now, bro. The sheer number of fine shit out here is ridiculous. Ridiculous, bro. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Hold on. I'm trying to prop this phone up. Hold on, chat. Give me a second. I can't prop this phone up to save my life. There we go. So you live later? Yes, I am going live later. I'm just doing a quick live just to tap in with you guys. That's it. But yeah. The sheer number of fine shit that's out here is OD. So, shorty from last night, she just invited me to a finca party, similar to what we throwing for the homies that meet up. She just invited me to a finca party. She's like, yo, pull up, you just gotta bring your own transportation. That's how you network. That's how you meet girls. You have to meet girls through other girls. Meet women through other women. You cannot come across like you only here for sex tourism, because if you come across like you only here for sex tourism, the girls are not gonna fuck with you, bro. I'm telling you. You're gonna get the ones that's looking for gold diggers. There are girls out here that's not looking for gold diggers. They gotta come to work. They work like 10 hours a day. They don't have time to be outside at work. I mean, in the park. So you could find them. But I'm gonna tell you guys one thing that limits a lot of you guys when y'all come down here. It's that Spanish, bro. That Spanish is limiting a lot of you guys. You guys got to get fluent in that Spanish. Go and hire a tutor if you need one. Get a tutor, bro. How much was the phone? Plan. So for unlimited data, I'm paying like $20 to $25. So who we hubbing tonight, gang? Nobody. I'm celibate. I'm celibate, bro. I don't need no more pussy, bro. I don't need no more pussy, bro. I'm telling you, I'm good. I'm good. Just like my little Thai girl you used to say, she like, you boom boom too much. You boom boom too much. You boom boom every day. She wasn't lying. So at Medi, I'm chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm trying to get the finest shit ever. I want super fine shit. And I'm telling y'all, today I seen something that was super bad. Like, damn. I feel like my whole roster got to upgrade. Like, I need a whole roster. Like, once I was watching y'all niggas go to Brazil, I said, yeah, I got to up my whole roster, bro. The whole roster got to be straight pressure. Straight pressure. And the thing is, you can buy your way into a girl, but you only just gonna get pussy, bro. A lot of you guys want girls to fuck with you, cook for you, like you. We ain't gonna do that by tricking, bro. It's not gonna happen. The way I learned Spanish was by talking to women, bro. I'll be honest with you. I learned Spanish by talking to women. I learned more Spanish talking to women than I did on Duolingo. And see, this kind of made me a fuckboy, right? Because it's like, damn, nigga, you can't do nothing without bitches. You couldn't even learn a new language without bitches. Women are niggas' greatest motivation. You think the pyramids were built because niggas wanted to just make an art project? I guarantee you, somewhere in that, the pyramids were motivated by pussy. I promise you that, bro. I got to the level where I can have conversational Spanish because I was talking to some girl every day and I would not be able to understand what the fuck she's saying. Ever. You know? So, I'm not gonna say my Spanish is that good. It needs work. But I'm at minimum conversational, bro. At minimum, I can have a conversation with these girls. You know, tonight we going out. I'm gonna live stream a little bit. I'm really just putting together this vlog. Like my first 3 days in Medellin kind of vlog. That's it. First 3 days in Medellin. Said, why is everyone in Medellin? Because it's Medellin. There's a lot of people here in Medellin. I've seen every content creator in the space that's out here. I've seen them already. See, I couldn't flip my phone fast enough to show y'all niggas that shit. Because I'm so focused on this food. There's shit walking around here with the super jatty. I ain't gonna lie to you though, I feel like there's too many BBLs in Medellin. A lot of BBLs in Medellin. So he's still salty. I don't know, bro. I see that nigga, bro. I didn't say nothing to that nigga, bro. There was nothing for me to say to that nigga, bro. He didn't say nothing to me. I didn't say nothing to him. Niggas gonna try to paint it like I'm the nigga that's upset about something. I'm not upset about nothing. I just told y'all niggas I'm either passive or I'm aggressive. I don't. If I'm passive, I'm really passive. Like I was super passive. I was chilling. I'm chilling, bro. Like, bro, I'm not worried about you, nigga. I'm not worried about none of y'all niggas, bro. I'm chilling. All my niggas is in the park. I got a bunch of niggas out here. If I really wanted to be something, it would have been something. But it's like, for what? I'm like, nigga, you're me. I'm on a whole nother level than you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, have fun, bro. Be safe. Get home safe. That's it. I don't really care about niggas like that. So, and then you got niggas acting like we have smoke. Like, nigga, I don't have no smoke with you, nigga. This is where I be feeling like some of these dudes are too intimidated by me. Like, every time I run into a YouTuber that talks shit or do weird shit behind the scenes, when they see me in real life, they will be carrying none of that energy that they be carrying with other niggas. They just don't carry that energy with me. They just don't. They don't have that energy for me, bro. That's why I be trying to tell y'all niggas, like this YouTube shit is smoke and mirrors, bro. 99% of the niggas that have a problem with me don't say nothing to me, or they're super friendly when they meet me. So he could be salty. I could have spent the whole time I was here talking shit. I could have tried to go viral, make razor rage. Like, I don't have time or energy for that shit, bro. I'm about to be 30 years old, my nigga. Any tattoo work committee, all of my tattoos that you can see were done in Medellin. This is the only tat that I did in CTG, this one. Everything else was done in Medellin. And I'm doing more work too. I'm gonna get more tattoo work. While y'all brothers beefing, you're out the US, enjoy your lives. Brother, there's no beef, bro. I'm telling you there's no beef. There's never been beef. Those niggas can act like there's beef, but there's no beef. There's no beef, bro. If I have a problem with a nigga, you're gonna know I have a problem with you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be very apparent. Like, we're not gonna be walking past each other. Like, it's really gonna be a problem. I promise you, it takes a lot to get me to that point. I'm not that kind of guy. The only niggas I will say something to in real life, if we had a problem, is if you physically threaten to harm me on the internet. When I see you, I'm gonna say something. And depending on your energy when I see you, is whether or not we're gonna end up crashing out or not. But if you threaten to harm me physically or do something to me on the internet, and I see you in person, I'm gonna see you about that. I'm not gonna walk past you and act like you may say that shit, nigga. Hell no. You said you gonna put hands on me when you see me, right? Okay, I'm here. Do you still want to put hands on me? Is that still the sentiments that you have? What's good, fam? Where did she go last night after she left your place? Nigga, she left my place this morning. She didn't leave my place last night. She left my place this morning. I woke up, I opened the blinds. She was, man, she probably slept for an extra 45 minutes, bro. She told me last night that she didn't want to go nowhere. She was like, I'm not really in a rush to go home. Like, I can just stay here. Like, fuck it. She said, fuck it, try and make yourself at home. I think the quality at the park went down, bro. I think the park quality went down. Super down. I was just in Asia for 5 months. So for me to be in Asia for 5 months, and I come back to Medellin and I'm not jumping for joy, should tell you that the quality is not that high. I should be out here like, damn. I came to Medellin and I have been uninspired to talk to women. Now, that could be because a lot of them are super transactional. Hold on, you guys gotta catch that. Actually, never mind. Her shit not that crazy, but damn, nigga, they all got BBLs out here. BBLs and tattoos. I'm telling y'all. The only thing I seen in Medellin that made me go, holy shit, was shit that wasn't in the park. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. So you're brave, man, to be able to close your eyes and sleep next to a random stranger. She's not a random stranger. I told you, me and her have been talking about doing content since last year. Over a year ago. Y'all niggas also be a little too paranoid too. Y'all be like too paranoid about these girls, bro. Listen. The only thing I could imagine a girl doing to me that I wouldn't catch it is she went and grabbed something really, really like pricey from my room and walked out. But I would have woke up, unless I was just sleeping super heavy, right? Like, I don't know. I think I'm a little bit more careful than a lot of y'all niggas. Like, guys, I might seem super lackadaisical, but I am always on point. I'm always scanning what's going on. She sat down on the, let's just like play into the theory that she might have tried to drug me, right? She sits down on the couch. She's not wearing pants with pockets, right? Her purse is by the table where I have the liquor at. Not even by the liquor. It's by a chair, and then the liquor is like on the table, like 3 feet back. She has no chance to scope me. So now before we start the stream, we touching hands with each other, we talking to each other, we doing all that shit. I'm adjusting camera angle. She's adjusting her body. She doesn't have anything on her physically besides her phone. Even her other phone is over there. I get up, I read one of your comments, y'all like, yo, you brave just leaving your drink there. I get up. She would have had to try to slip something in my drink in front of 170 people where I wasn't gonna catch it in a millisecond. Then she ends up spending the night. She's tired, bro. I done gave this girl the best massage of her life. She's sleeping. She's not about to do nothing to me. Nigga, she's slumped. What is she gonna do to me? She just genuinely just wanted to go to sleep. She was cozy. She claims she drink a lot. I don't think she drink that much. I think that Argadente put her to sleep. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just think you guys are a little too paranoid because y'all pick girls off the street and you try to get comfortable with a girl you just met off the street. Let me tell you something. The only place in the world I think you can pick a girl off the street that you just met and get comfortable with her is maybe Thailand. I wouldn't do that shit in any other country on planet Earth. Thailand is the only place where I think you could have just met a girl and she's gonna spend the whole night with you and y'all gonna be cuddled up, laid up. And even then, they still be stealing shit. They don't be stealing nothing expensive, but I had girls steal like condoms and shit off my table. They do that. But I'm telling you, Low-key Lux, if I wanted there to be a situation where I wanted to go viral off of this corny ass little back and forth, and it's not even a back and forth. What it really is I'm addressing shit that he's doing in private in the open. That's it. Like I said, that to me is the difference between being passive and being aggressive. The problem is, if I were to press this nigga, which I have nothing to press him over, I'm gonna look like the aggressor. Everyone can paint me as the aggressor. So I'm just like, I'm gonna ignore this nigga. There's nothing for me to say to him anymore. I did a 6-hour rant. I already dumped on this nigga. He's pulled back from sending his subliminals. His little minions have stopped coming into my chat talking their shit. There's nothing for us to talk about. I'm not even saying the nigga's name because there's really nothing to say. I gave the nigga his props already on stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to him. You know what I mean? So, he trying to revive himself right now. But I'm on a trajectory upwards, right? I can't be focused on shit like that. Like, you guys are watching the content. Y'all can see what it is and what it's not. I don't have to say too much. Like I said, we have walked past each other several times that night. Nothing happened. There was never gonna be nothing. I didn't get pulled up on. No one pulled up on me. Nobody pressed me. No one did nothing. And I didn't press him. I didn't pull up on him. So in case that narrative, because I see some of y'all niggas is low-key trying to start that shit up. Nothing happened. We both of us acted like we did not know each other, bro, and we just kept it pushing. And that's how it should be when two niggas don't like each other. What am I about to fight with a nigga for? For what, nigga? For clicks and views, so I can go viral for assaulting a nigga overseas? Like, I'm not fucking doing that shit, bro. I'm so past that. Now, if he got something he want to talk about, we could talk. But just keep it on some cordial talking shit. That's it. A couple other people trying to involve themselves, like, nigga, you guys got to understand something about me, bro. I don't need niggas to handle my business. I've always been a nigga that handle my business dolo, right? But in this instance, in Medellin, it's impossible for me to get into a situation with a nigga and 40 other niggas is not gonna get involved. It's not possible. When I come to Medellin, I'm not by myself. I am never by myself. Not because I want to be squatted up with niggas, but too many niggas fuck with me out here. Too many niggas that live out here genuinely fuck with me. If I really wanted there to be a situation, it could have been a situation. But it's not that deep. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's not that deep. It was never that deep. It was never that deep. It's all for content. Shout out to the guy that sent me a gift. I appreciate you, bro. I'm just telling you guys, as an audience, stop believing this YouTube beef in the travel space. There is no YouTube beef. Niggas is not fighting each other. The only dudes that's fighting each other is the old heads. And I made a point to tell you guys, only the old heads are fighting each other. If I then start fighting niggas, I'm going to look no different than these old ass niggas. So I'm not fighting niggas. I'm not doing that. I'm not pressing niggas. Nobody's gonna say I'm scared. Ain't nobody. I don't even exude. I actually do exude scared energy. I be scared. I be very scared. You know what I'm scared of? I'm scared of going to jail after I break a nigga's neck. That's what I'm really scared of. I'm scared of paying that fee to the police officer so he don't take me to prison. You feel me? I'm scared of catching a murder charge. I'm scared of a lot of things that don't include being scared of another man. I'm scared of the consequences of me not being able to control my anger. So what I do with niggas, when I know that they might say something slick that's gonna piss me off, I just ignore them niggas. I don't even give them niggas no attention. I don't give them niggas no energy. I don't give niggas nothing, like, at all. You feel what I'm saying? I just hate when narratives start trying to spin up and niggas, and that's kind of the game of content, right? Like, people will. Okay, Landstone, you the one that sent the gift, bro. I appreciate that, bro. some people like to spin up narratives. I see y'all niggas in the comments. Oh, are you scared? Scared of what? What am I being scared of, nigga? What am I scared of? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, chat. Like, I'm trying to tell you niggas, like, this YouTube shit is not that. this YouTube shit is not that, nigga. Like, it's not. You are totally safe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared, but I'm more alert of the nigga that just saw me pull out an iPhone and now he following me to my Airbnb. I'm more concerned about shit like that. I'm more concerned that this girl's gonna call the police on me, you know, because we had a disagreement. I'm more afraid of shit like that. I'm not afraid of other travelers and YouTubers and niggas that don't like me or got me on these split lists or like whatever the situation is. Like, bro, this shit is YouTube, bro. Shit is YouTube, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't even make that much money to be beefing with each other if you think about it. We don't make that much money. So the Medi crash out loading. Nah. Bro, you and Medi, stop speaking on that. Enjoy your time. No negative amounts of energy. Yo, bro. I'm having the time of my life. The thing about YouTube is that you cannot turn the comments off. I wish you could, like, stop getting notified of comments. Because niggas be in my comments just saying stupid shit. Like, yo, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. And stop trying to make a situation out of nothing, bro. But I also know that this exists on both ends, right? It's not just me. So sometimes I might be able to not let the comments get to me, but other niggas, they gonna let the comments get to them. Anyways, off that topic, bro. I know me, nigga. I'm gonna say my thoughts on stream. I ain't gonna hold my thoughts back. But like I was saying, the talent in the park is trash. Okay? I might have seen like 10, 15 bad bitches. You know what I'm saying? All right, Kilo, man, I appreciate you for stopping by, bro. I think the baddest shit I've been seeing is from Cali, Colombia, out here. I don't know. I just feel like let me not say the park is trash. The park ain't trash. It's just the thing about the park is that's just the worst place to meet women, bro. Unless you one of those dudes that just want to say that you hit some bad shit, I guess, but you guys have to understand the kind of chicks that be in the park. The chicks that be in the park are like really low vibrational bitches, bro. They're gonna charge you top dollar. Yeah. The park is good if you're visiting. If you're visiting, Medi, the park is good. If you're here for a long period of time, I think once you done went to the park like 3 days in a row, 2 days in a row, try to go somewhere else. Go to La Setenta. Go to Comuna 13. Try to bag some of those girls out there working and selling items and shit. There's a couple other places to go, but I ain't gonna tell y'all niggas to start going to the barrios because y'all not really ready for that yet. Hit up some girls, see where they go to party at, go and party with them. hit up girls you've been talking to, not random bitches off Tinder. Cause you gonna foot a whole bill. I go to the park first night, touchdown, then I get it out my system. After that, I'm never going back. Yo, just left Medi. Where the baddie regular chicks be at? Nigga, the mall, the gym, the mall, the gym. See, I'm not gonna tell you guys all of my spots because I don't want to see y'all niggas there. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But if you go to some of these local little like neighborhoods, they be having little bars and shit that be open. Some of the girls be out there chilling. Now, like I said, it's not easy to break into that and talk to them without coming off rude. Like, you should do something nice, like buy a drink or something. Like, and this is one of the only times I'm gonna tell you guys to like buy a shorty a drink or whatever, because, like I said, there's not pickup culture like that here in Medi. It's not easy to just walk around and say, "Oh, excuse me, you're beautiful." Like, you're gonna get curved 9 times out of 10. They're not going for that. But if you were to like offer a drink, do something nice, hola, ¿cómo estás? And just tell them like, yo, I'm new, I'm trying to meet new people. You know, you'll be more ushered into hanging out with them for the night. I'm not telling you to start tricking on them the whole night, but you could just, that's if you want to break into a friend group of bad bitches, right? Like, not no mid. I'm telling you, like, you know, when those OD baddies be outside, but they be like with their friends chilling, you'll see them. That's just one way to break into the circle. You could go to a waitress that's working there, ask her, hey, can you tell me about her, or can you make an introduction for me or something like that. It's always better to go through other people if you want to start talking to them, and if you want to get out of the like, oh, well, if you want to fuck me, you have to pay me $100. Like, if you want to get out of that, you really actually have to really socialize. And see, the problem is, why it's going to be hard for y'all is that it's going to be hard for y'all simply because y'all don't speak Spanish. Say, what's the word, Mosa? Keep leveling up, homie. Proud of you. Don't focus on the noise or the drama. Stay locked in. I appreciate that, Xavier. Thank you for the 5 too. Yeah, bro. Honestly, man, that's what I'm doing. Like I said, I feel like I'm levels ahead of my competition right now. It doesn't really make sense for me to try to stoop below my means and give energy to something I don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything I see going on in Medellin is basically just like something I've been doing. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see anybody doing anything new in Medellin. Like, I've been doing that. So I'm just like, okay, can we take this a step farther and really give you guys better content? Can we actually push the envelope of what's possible in Medellin? Or when you come to Colombia, or when you're traveling, like, how can we push the envelope and make better content, right? I don't want to do couch live streams forever. You know what I mean? So now the KFC and the manager was so bad, the baddies are everywhere, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. The baddies are OD, bro. And see, now, if you was to try to talk to the manager, that might be a little easier, but I don't really know what you would say to her, but think of something that's gonna, like, hold the conversation with her, and just try to see if you can get the Instagram or the WhatsApp. The WhatsApp would be better. Just try to shoot your shot for the WhatsApp, because the WhatsApp will let you know if she's gonna curb you or not. Trust me, you just gotta be charismatic with them, because if you're not, you're just gonna come across as a dude that's just chasing pussy. They gonna think, okay, you horny, you a horny gringo with money, you think you can buy my pussy, I don't want to talk to you. That's how they gonna act. Now, that same manager probably bad enough to go get some money in Parquilleras. She might go to Parquilleras later that night. But when she's at work, she's not there to like talk to you. So you have to be charismatic. And I feel like the only way you gonna break that barrier is you gotta come with some good energy, speak some good Spanish, or be funny and use a translator or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, gracias. It's annoying me because I wanted to go to Colombia a decade ago before Passport Bros ruined it in recent years. I don't think Passport Bros ruined Colombia, bro. It's not possible to ruin a whole country. It's not possible. I'm telling you, it's not. Like, the country is ruined in the sense of when you go to areas with gringos, you're getting gringo priced. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not going to, like, you know, like I've been telling you guys, let's just go back to what I was saying. Dinner dates, right? When you go on a dinner date and you're getting a dinner date from out of pocket yours, you're spending some bread for that dinner date. When you move around the city and go where the locals go, you will never ever get anything close to spending that much money. You won't. So the country still works for the people that are local here, live here, and know how the country works. As a foreigner who only comes here on the weekend and comes here for a week, it's gonna feel like, okay, this country's trash. And the only thing I think sucks about Medellin that it doesn't, like, you can't do nothing about is the price of rent. Guys, hit the like button too while y'all in here. I got like 22 likes in here. I'm giving you guys mad game. Hit the likes up at least, please. Guys, the price of rent has shot up because so many gringos are looking for somewhere to live. All the people that own an apartment have started super taxing the apartments. Now a fucking studio apartment that can only sleep one person is going for $700 a month. These people can't afford $700 per month. So you know that is actually for us. Like, it's for us. So the cost of living is shooting up. Girls are shacking up with each other. A lot of girls are living in the barrios, you know what I'm saying? Like, the cost of living has went up so high, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous for real. I was talking to the waitress at Chef Burger and told her I've never rode the metro. She gave me her number and said, I'll show you how to take the metro. It's so easy to get number, just be normal. Yeah, see? You started a conversation that sparked interest, and now she'll show you how to ride the metro. You have to traditionally date when you come to Colombia. I'm telling y'all, like, it don't matter how bad they are, it doesn't matter if you can buy them or not. The energy you want is you want the girlfriend experience. Okay, here's how you get it. You really have to invest time in them. You gotta stick away from the girls that know how to get to foreigners because they're always going for money. Even the ones that you don't have to pay them, they want you to trick them. They want you to pay for the hair, pay for the nails, take her on vacations. They want you to spend money on them that they know they regular local men can't do. You want to avoid those girls in every corner of the earth. The only time I think I found that those girls are even remotely acceptable is Thailand. It's Thailand. It's something about those women in Thailand. They're just too humble. They're too humble in Thailand. So you can get away with being a trick in Thailand. You know what I'm saying? Because they're programmed for GFE. They want the long-term experience with a man. Over here, it's not like that. And she can get the money real fast, and she'll just go and get the money real fast. And then she's gonna go back and go love on her man. She's gonna go, hug her man. Even though she was with you earlier, that money you gave her, she's gonna go spend that shit on her man. And I'm sure you guys want the Latinas to actually like you, right? Not just use you for money. So you gotta take it slow, bro. You gotta take it slow. Gotta take it slow, or you just gotta be really, really good at speaking Spanish. Like, there's this one chick. She worked at the chicken spot, right? I'm not gonna give her away because I don't want y'all niggas fucking my shit up. But she be seeing me out there in the park, and she see me take girls home, and I've been like flirting with her for mad long. I've been talking to her now for over a year. She's just now giving me the opportunity to take her out, cause she's like, I know you're out here for the putas. I say, I promise you I'm not. I say, yo, I'm tired of this shit. I was just in Thailand. Now, granted, she follows me on TikTok. She follows me on the gram. I have her number. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's an older Colombian woman, but she's stupid thick. Her ass is ridiculous. Oh my fucking God. That shit is crazy. But she's just now giving me some attention. She's just giving it to me now because she's on some shit like, I'm not one of these girls, you're gonna just fuck me. I'm not one of these girls, you're gonna just pay to fuck me. Like, she's in her head, she's like, I would rather not deal with you because I'm 35 years old. I got a grown kid already. So if I'm gonna fuck with you, I need to know that you really gonna be a good guy to me. She don't need me to trick, you know what I'm saying? Like, she'll work for her money, but I can still do nice things for her, you know what I'm saying? But if me and her lock that in, I can't be outside in the park no more because she's gonna lose her mind. A lot of y'all not ready for that though. You ain't ready for that. You guys are gonna really have to commit when you with these women. That's why I keep telling you guys, when it comes to hookup culture, you just want to fuck buddy that you could fucking not have to spend money. I get that. You're not gonna find that in Colombia. Like I said it time and time again. I hope you guys go back and play my old videos. My video, Dating as a Black Man Inside of Colombia, is at 80,000 views. I want you guys to go back and go play that video. I say it in the video. There is no such thing as hookup culture. I don't care if you got a couple girls and you didn't pay them. There's no such thing as hookup culture here. There's always an expectation. Hookup culture is no strings attached. Here inside of Colombia, strings are attached. If a girl's letting you beat it down for free and she's not charging you, she has an expectation. She has a bigger ask, a bigger invoice is coming your way. She's gonna need you to commit. She's gonna need you to marry her. She's gonna need you to really, really be her man, really, really provide for her. It's really gonna come down to you providing for her because that's what she wants you to do. You're really, really gonna have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Here go another one, somebody auntie. Damn. Uh-oh, somebody just sent me a super chat. Thank you for the 10 euros, bro. So since you've been back in Asia, I've noticed how you held it in the high regards. Is it really that good? I also appreciate your stream. Speaking on camera for hours is not easy. Big respect. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I hold Asia in higher regard because I just think that it's a more honest place. It's safer, right? And I'm not just going based on Thailand, even though I spent a lot of time in Thailand. I think Thailand is king of Asia right now in terms of just, you know, peace and tranquility and all that good shit. But Japan, I spent like 2 weeks in Japan. Philippines, I was there for like 2 weeks. I think like I said before, I think Asia is one of those places where you're gonna find your wife, bro. You know what I'm saying? Asia is one of those places where you're gonna find your wife. I think one of the biggest things is the language, bro. The language is like I think I'm gonna do a video on this. They're not willing to learn English here, okay? They're not willing to learn English. Last night, the girl was saying, I don't know if she said it on stream, I can't really remember. But me and her were having like a private conversation. So me and her were having this private conversation. I had to just make sure that I could see that. Me and her were having this private conversation, and she was telling me like for her to even be able to learn English, it's gonna cost her $200 a month. They don't have the school structure to be able to learn English, so they don't really learn English. And just naturally their culture is like that. Like even when a lot of Latinos come to like the US and shit like that, they don't try to learn English. Like I got like my property back in New York, we got one property that's like right, like our whole block is just full of Mexicans, Venezuelans, Ecuadorians. They don't try to learn English, bro. They have no interest in learning English at all. No interest. So that's just like Latin culture. They don't care to learn English. So because they don't care to learn English, that really just means they don't care for your culture. They care about their culture. So you could try to fight against the grain all you want, unless you have an Americanized Colombian chick. If you want a Colombian girl, you're gonna need to integrate yourself into the culture. And the biggest way you're gonna integrate yourself into the culture is by learning that fucking language. Learn that language, learn the dancing. You're gonna find yourself some passionate ass love, I promise you that. Menu del dia, lunch date, see how much she really fuck with you. Yeah. You could take a local girl to a nice little local spot and she'll be cool. Yup. Supply and demand, economics. In Mexico City, the locals have begun rioting because of it. Yeah, but that's mostly in upscale, straddle 6 areas. Even if you're here for a week, you stay. You say you stay in longer. Yeah, never tell girls that you're here for a week. Gotta know more than hola on one stars. I just don't find these girls attractive. I'll have to do a double take. I don't know. There's a lot of attractive Thai girls, bro. There's a lot of them. Like, I'm not gonna say all of them, but look, I'm not really into skinny, pale, but like, nigga, when I went out there, especially like the Thai Keishas, there's a lot of beautiful Thai Keishas out there. The problem with the Thai Keishas is that they all hoes. You have to live there to really connect with the women. Yep. Language that's not theirs. Just learn Spanish. Yeah. Just learn Spanish, bro. If you can learn Spanish, know how to be charismatic. Like for me, I had to learn how to make my joking, playful self translate into Spanish. Now I have a bunch of flirty ass words I can say in Spanish that make girls laugh, right? Because they're like, in their head, they're like, I can't believe you really learned how to, like, it's like, yo, like, you don't even really know how to speak Spanish, but you know how to say funny, pervy shit in like a joking way in Spanish. Yeah, it's different when you're speaking to them in their language. When you're speaking to them in English and you're doing shit like the Americans do, they find that shit off-putting. And in their head, they're like, okay, you know, like, you want to fuck me so bad? You want me so bad? Okay, give me money. Like, that's they instantly revert to that. Okay, like, you want to fuck me so bad? Give me money. And because we so horny, we go, all right, fuck it. Let me just give her some money then. And, you know, I'm not mad if you know, I'm not mad if you do that, right? If you just say, fuck it, just give her some money, you're getting what you want. But over the course of time, you have to start asking yourself this. Do you only just want pussy? Is that all you want? Because at some point, you do this traveling shit for a minute, you're going to get all the pussy that you want. The pussy's going to be endless. You could go anywhere. The Philippines is on easy mode. Thailand is on super easy mode. Colombia is on easy mode. The only thing about Colombia is a lot of you niggas are getting priced out. So because you niggas are getting priced out, y'all starting to think like, oh, like Colombia's whack and you could get drugged. And if I told you that the price of a dinner date was $15 here in Colombia with the baddest bitch, y'all niggas would not give a fuck about who's getting scoped, who's dying, who's getting thrown off buildings. None of y'all niggas would care about none of that shit. You would have a first-class flight booked. How do I know that? We already talking about going to Venezuela. We're already here talking about going to Venezuela, and we know Venezuela is unsafe for the president. The president can't even hire his own Venezuelan people to keep him safe because niggas will body him right at his cabinet. And we talking about going to Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? So, come on, man. I'm telling y'all niggas, like, pussy runs everything. It's sad, but it's true. It's true. Shout out to Chambers with the 10 euros, bro. I appreciate it, man. Guys, hit the like button, man. Get the likes up so I can leave this stream up. One of the most annoying things about Colombia is how they can't think long term. Yup. The short term thinking was genuinely frustrating, but there's just something that keeps calling me back. Yeah, man, it's that pussy, nigga. That pussy be in the air. Listen, shorty from last night, she's fire from head to toe. Let me just say that, right? She really is some fire. When you look at her, and I'm gonna clip her up and we gonna put the live stream all over. I'm gonna start like really starting to clip my live streams. I bet you one of those videos do really good numbers, right? She's a regular girl from the barrio. There's nothing special about her compared to the other girls that be in the barrio. The only difference is that we don't see these types of women in our country as often as we would like. Because on average, especially with how the culture is, Colombian women try to look the most beautiful that they possibly can. The hair look nice, the body look nice. If the body don't look nice, they go get it done. They get the lip fillers. They do everything to look really sexy, right? Because they really treat beauty as a currency. They understand that better than other cultures. Thai women do not understand beauty. Very few Thai women understand beauty. A lot of them try to stay natural, which I'm not mad at that. That's why I like Thailand. That's why I like girls like Donut. Donut is 100% natural. Even if you don't think she's beautiful or some shit like that, she is 100% a natural thick Thai girl, right? That's why I love Thailand. But they don't understand beauty at all, right? Because that's why they say like the lady boys, oh, the lady boys are more pretty than the regular girls. Because the lady boys, for some reason in Thailand, understand beauty. They go and do the makeup, they do the surgeries, they get the hair installed, they do all that shit. All the shit that the regular Thai girls should be doing, they just don't do. And that's just a culture. It's a big difference. The quality of woman between Colombia to Thailand is such a big difference. One of the Thai chicks was asking me if she should come to Colombia. I was like, no. Do not come to Colombia because you're not gonna make no money out here. You know what I'm saying? And you're right where you need to be. Because if your ass come to Medellin trying to put that cooter, you know, on the menu, you're getting lowballed every time. But back to the short-term thinking. The difference between Thai chicks and Colombian chicks is Thai chicks have the ability to think long-term, and here they just don't. And it will piss you off, bro. It will piss you off. They just do not have that ability to think long-term. They just don't. And it's sad, but they just don't, bro. They can't think long-term. She can't think about building with you or, hey, let's build together. Let's invest together. They think about shit that can give them money right away. So a lot of them will cheat on their man, destroy their relationships, destroy their marriages because they want to chase money, right? Then another thing that I would say that they do too is, from what I see that they do here in Colombia, is now, I mean, there's some chicks that won't break up their relationship for money, but those chicks are like super family oriented. Like they're really locked into their family. They really locked into grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like when they go out with their family. They really with their family a lot. They cherish family a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's like a dying number of women nowadays. That's a dying number of women. So I wanted to go to the gym, but the gym closes in like 30 minutes. And I don't want to be stuck at the counter while I'm on live stream. So we're just going to take a walk, chat. Let's go, because they closing this mall down anyway. So let's go sit at the park and bird watch. Yeah, so I'm going to charge my phone, guys, and then I'm going to be back outside, and I'll go live for a little bit. I appreciate those of you guys that sent it in, too. I appreciate that. If you guys like the stream, hit the like button. Got 75 people in here, only 35 likes. You know, hit the like button. I'll go live tonight if you guys going to support, you know, with the super chats and the cash apps and all that. I'll stay live as long as the support comes, because I don't know, I feel like I've done so many Parkeyeris live streams. If you guys aren't members, I got a lot of crazy Parkeyeris live streams. You guys should go check them out. They're old though, but go check them out though. It's the Pound, bro. I'm from London. Okay, Pound. Okay, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Hey, my brother, how do you meet females there? Cold approaching or online? I've cold approached chicks, but this is just my personal opinion. The best chicks for you to cold approach are the girls that work in like restaurants. That's like a cheat code. You can say that you got that from me. I've gotten hella coochie bagging waitresses, bro. These chicks kind of just like walking around and shit. They're way harder to bag. It's not impossible, but you gotta go somewhere where like she's familiar with gringos, but she doesn't sell her body to gringos. You know what I'm saying? Like she has a job. Because they're more used to the abrasiveness of the American, right? because they have to serve you when it comes to food. Like just like one prime example, right? If you're texting your boy and you left your phone at his house, or you left your wallet at his house yesterday, you probably would just text him and go, hey bro, I left my wallet at your house yesterday. And he'll just respond to you. In Colombia, you have to say hello, good morning, or hi, or hello, how are you doing, before you tell them your problem, because they will consider it rude. So if you text someone and you go, hey man, I left my wallet at your room, or I left my wallet in your room yesterday, they'll go, hello, good morning, and they won't say nothing back. And then you're gonna have to text them again. I've noticed this, it's been pissing me the fuck off these past couple days, right? Because I'm so used to going, oh, can you let me know when the apartment's available? They'll be like, hello, good morning. No response. Then you go, hello, good morning. Can you tell me when the apartment is available? Oh yes, the apartment will be available Tuesday. I'm like, come on, bro. Now, it's not all of them that do that shit. Some of them will just fucking respond. They're not gonna be on that bullshit. But they be on some shit like, nigga, if you're not gonna greet me the following day, I'm gonna make you greet me before I give you a real response. Hey bro, I'm fucking dying. Can you bring my inhaler? Hello. Good morning. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I will try my best. Like, come on, bro. There's no concern for your time. There's no urgency here. So as much as I love the country, I couldn't live here long term. They have no urgency. But there's pros and cons to Thailand and Colombia. Because don't think everything is sweet in Thailand either. In Thailand, they don't have a lot of patience. Like, you're like Uber driver, cab driver guy, they don't have a lot of patience. In Colombia, they have more patience. They'll sit in front of your crib for 10 minutes and wait for you to come outside. In Thailand, them niggas will cancel your ride in like 2 minutes. And if they don't feel like driving you somewhere, they won't. They won't. Because they get no penalty for canceling your ride on Grab. There's no penalty. Said Black Tiger, what's up, bro? Said he's inviting you to your, yeah. Black Tiger, pull up. Yo, guys, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. For those of y'all watching, we think about changing the venue for the spot. You know, just I'm thinking about a lot of things right now, and I'm thinking we might change the venue, but it's still going on. The main event is Saturday night. We're still gonna have a lot of other things planned, but I'm trying to basically we're putting together the list of things that's gonna be going on that I'm gonna release. So I just want this shit to be fun for you guys. I want this shit to be fun. I want y'all to meet some beautiful women. I want us to laugh, crack jokes, get lit. But I'm thinking about changing the venue. So I dropped the flyer already. Oh, let me show you guys outside. I dropped the flyer already for the girls, because you guys swore that we wasn't going to be able to sell no tickets to the bitches. We already got a bunch of bitches that are interested in coming. So, but now I'm just wondering if I'm gonna keep the same spot. So I'm going home actually to go and deal with that now. Yeah. Something else we don't talk about is the casas. Oh shit. These cars about to kill a nigga. Los Molinos Mall. Yes, sir. Have you ever been to Mexico? It's a more meaningful relationship. A lot of people don't know about Mexico. I think Medellin is just one of the worst places to find a girlfriend. I just don't think you're gonna find a girlfriend here. I'm really only giving you advice if you're trying to get some passionate sex. that's really it. Like, I'm really just giving you advice if you want some passionate sex, nigga. If you want some shit like you trying to get a gun out here, I can't really give you no advice on that, bro. I can give you advice if you're trying to get some passionate sex, bro. You trying to stop getting that leche, papi, leche. Did you leche yet, papi? Like, if you trying to stop getting sex like that, I can give you some advice, but I really can't. I can't teach you how to get a girlfriend in Medellin. I can teach you how to get a girlfriend in the city, but, and granted, when I say girlfriend, I'm not saying you can't get a girlfriend here in Medellin. I'm just saying your girlfriend will get cream pie for $30. So it's like, do you want that? Probably not. I think if you ever choose to like cuff a girl overseas, she's not allowed to leave the house. If you paying her bills, she's not allowed to leave the house unless you tell her she can leave the house. Because I'm telling y'all right now how these girls in Medellin act. As soon as she gets some freedom and you one of them niggas like, nah, I'm not paying for that, she's gonna go fuck some nigga and have him pay for it. I'm telling y'all. She's just gonna go fuck some dude and have that nigga pay for it. And don't think it's only the gringos that pay for pussy out here, cause it's not. The Colombian niggas pay for pussy too. In fact, the Colombian niggas are the biggest purchasers of pussy in Colombia. I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but I'm telling you now. Colombians and Mexicans be coming out here buying up all the pussy, okay? Black niggas don't even come close. Cause I remember that Paula girl tried to say black niggas is always the ones coming down here for sex tour. That's not true. That's not true in the slightest. Because black niggas only go to parquilleras. Black niggas don't know about the casas. Black niggas don't know about the clubs. You know what I'm saying? So, and most of the girls, because remember, there's millions of girls inside of Medellin. You might be seeing 1,000 girls in parquilleras, and I would tell you 50% of the population sells pussy in Colombia. So that should tell you that there's a market out here. There's a market out here for that cootie cat, okay? Hold on, chat. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Not remember the code to get into my fucking building, and this fucking security guard. Okay. Not remember the code to get into my fucking building, and this fucking security guard. Okay, here he goes. I'm trying to see if he can like. I don't know. Me recuerdas? Yo. ¿Tú recuerdas? Me. Sí. Okay. No recuerdo mi código. Sí. Okay. No recuerdo mi código.
No lo tiene.
And damn, you guys all just dropped off the live. Y'all couldn't. Damn, you guys all just dropped off the live. Y'all couldn't wait 2 minutes, huh? Hell no, they're not paying that. You discuss the importance of family approval of boyfriends, prospective husbands. Hell no, they're not paying that, nigga. Hell no. Hell no. Only dumbass. I'm trying to tell you guys. These people think we so stupid. They're like, did you really just give me $100 for my pussy? Like, you know what I'm saying? They think we so stupid, bro. Paying that. These niggas paying like $20. I mean, but they're saving up, right? Like, after about 30 days of working for 16 cents per hour. And then saved up enough money Then go and hit up one of them little, little joint, a little 20 piece. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was about to act like he didn't know me. I'm like, bro, I know you remember me, bro. Like, nigga, I live here now, nigga. Girl at Dulcinea wanted a ball of Don Julio. Yo, I had a bitch tell me to buy her a Reposado shot. And he wasn't even no fire. She was like, oh, just give me one shot. I'm like, I'm not getting you a $20 shot. I'm not getting you a $20 shot. And see, this is the shit that pissed me off about hoes, right? And that's why I'm gonna say this too. I just think Thailand just has better hoe culture than Colombia. They got a little bit more class. If you gonna make me take you home and give you bread anyway, why am I buying you a shot? Come to the crib. And let's just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why am I, I realize it's some evil shit these bitches do, right? In their head, they think to themselves, if I make you invest in me right now and spend this money to entertain me, you gonna have to take me home. Because if you just get my number and don't buy me a shot, you could just go to the next girl. So they like, okay, well, buy me a shot. Get me a shot. I'm not buying you no fucking shot. The fuck? I'm not buying you nothing. If I ever bought a girl a shot, it's because I fuck with her heavy. And I already put her through there. So I'm like, all right, come here, baby. Let me get you a little shot. And even that, I don't do that shit. I be like, sure, I can get you a beer. Like, I'm not buying you a shot. I'm not going to be one of those niggas that you treat like a trick. I'm just not. If I'm tricking, I'm getting something out of it. 9 times out of 10, if I'm tricking, I'm probably making money off shorty. So if I'm not getting no money off shorty, I'm not about to buy you no fucking shot. Fuck, I'm buying you a shot for. Let me get Reposado shot. How about I hit you over the head with a Reposado? Medellin is for having fun, not for finding a wife. So I feel like you're saying if you can speak Spanish like yourself, the communication is going to be better. Yeah, I'm just talking about the dudes that want that GFE. You could get GFE, but you're not gonna get a girlfriend in Medellin. Like, Medellin is not a place to find a girlfriend. Medellin is a place to take the baddest bitches you see to Pound Town, and that's really it. Take her to Pound Town, have her entertain you. Shout out to my guy Backshot Delivery, pause, with the $5 cash app. Thank you, bro, for not keep sending these fucking dollar cash apps, bro. I appreciate that, my G. Yeah, so guys, I'm not gonna be on live too long because I do want to charge my phone and go out to the park and show you guys what the vibes is and shit like that. But yeah, man, like, fuck out of here, bro. I ain't doing that shit. You feel me? Like, I'm just telling y'all how to get the GFE experience. I can't tell you how to get a girlfriend, but I can teach you how to get a girl that at least rock with you, right? Where it's not papi leche, papi leche, leche papi. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm just telling you guys, these girls, and I've said it time and time again, these girls actually like when you put your foot down and you tell her what it's gonna be. When you're the kind of guy that's like, oh, well, what do you want to do? And you're letting her dictate the situation. It's something about these, I think it's just like Colombian women in general. Like, if you don't put your foot down, they gonna run all over you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna run all over you, bro. They're not gonna think, oh, let me chill. Like, they don't operate like that. You gotta be on some shit like, you're not wearing that. You gotta be on some shit like, you ain't going nowhere. You gotta be on some shit like, I'm not buying you that. Like, cause then they're gonna respect your shit. She could run her mouth all day, but you're the nigga she's gonna come home to. You're the nigga she's gonna wake up and cook breakfast for and mop the floor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's gonna do that for you because you put your foot down. If you one of them niggas that's just gonna give her what she want, or what she talking about, she gonna block you or she's not gonna talk to you no more. Like, when you put your foot down with a girl out here inside of Latin America, I think that make them even wetter for you. Like, they be like wanting you even more. Like, oh shit, you not a pushover? Because these Colombian niggas don't be going for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not going for that shit. So it's like, that's why they run to the gringos, because they feel like the gringos, they can take advantage of the gringos. Black Tiger is taking Osborne Audi Jeff spot and be doing bigger litter collabs and Big Mosa. Gang, I ain't gonna lie to you, might as well drop and it's shit for me. Ernest, if you're not even in my Discord as a paying member, I would never drop any girls. See, here's my thing with niggas, right? Yes, these girls are for the homies. Nigga, if you're not even in my Discord, how can I say that you are the homie, let alone a paying member in the general chat? I drop bitches in the general chat all the time. But you gotta be you can't just pay your way into the general chat, right? You actually have to be a member who's been in the chat for a minute. Sometimes I grandfather people in, they don't even pay. They just get grandfathered in because they cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just drop Anna's gram or her IG or her WhatsApp for you, and because you come into the comment section and holla at me, not that I don't appreciate the love and all that, but I gotta be loyal to my homies, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, Shonuff, I actually met Shonuff in Medellin. Shonuff's been in a Discord for a minute. He contributes a lot. He drops content. Shonuff, if he want to join and I got her number, I'm gonna just send it to Shonuff. I'm not even about the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, bro, you want this number? Boom, all right, you got it. Like, I'm not even, because that nigga's been in the Discord. If not, hit me like, yo, bro, can I get the number? I send it to him. Like, there's just niggas in the Discord that's just gonna get put on because they've really been a part of the community for mad long. You gotta earn your way there. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta make when I don't have a Discord. See, you think you play, you run a game, whole time they run a game on you 2 times. Yup. Yeah, you can't really run game on a Paisa chick because she know the game. The only thing you have is you gonna set boundaries and you gonna set rules for her, and she's either gonna respect it or she not. And inside of Medellin, it's hard for women to respect niggas because there's too many simps out here. I didn't realize how bad simp culture was, like, until it started affecting me, right? Simp culture started affecting me because when I be having boundaries and I set my boundaries for shit, a lot of girls don't really try to respect my boundaries. Like they get almost offended that I even have boundaries, and I'm like, why are you walking this earth getting offended that a nigga has boundaries? Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And then I realized, oh, she never had to respect anybody's boundaries. So because she doesn't have to respect no one's boundaries, when you set boundaries, she feels some type of way. Like, why do you feel entitled for me to buy you a reposado shot? Did you, like, come and give me the Gok 3000 in the back room? Like, no, you didn't do none of that. You came up to me, you wiggled a little bit of ass, and now you want a shot? Get the fuck out of here. Like, no, you're not getting no shot. I'm not buying you nothing. You feel me? Like, so I'm going to dig in my wallet, buy you a shot. She's definitely going to ask for another shot. She's not going to be good with one shot. You will end up spending $100 in the spot. And then if she dance on you, she gonna go, oh, Poppy, well, can you at least give me something? Like, I need money to eat. I need, like, bro, get the fuck out of here. And it's like the fact that y'all even run game like that, I don't know. I feel like back in the day, girls really had to do something to earn that money. Nowadays, they just need to exist. And niggas go, oh, fuck it, take my money. And I'm like, nah, man. Like, us as men, we gotta do better than that, bro. Gotta do better than that, bro. Gotta do better than that, bro. You cannot just be giving out your money because you have it. Like, especially because, like I said, like, some of you guys do make me a little sick because, and there's really nothing that we could do at this point. Like that one dude who was telling me, because I was basically having a conversation. Every time I'm in the park, I have this conversation. I say, listen, when you step foot in the park, their expectation and their level of delusion goes all the way to the moon, right? There is no job in Colombia. I don't care what it is. There's no job. There's no amount of school. There's no career path in Colombia that's going to make somebody $100 or $150 in 1 hour, right? You can't get that shit in a day. So like an hour is kind of excessive. There's no job in this whole country that pays that. So I'm here saying to this nigga, I'm like, yo, I'm first of all, I'm talking to Nate. This nigga just overhears and he jumps in the conversation. A lot of you guys do this shit when y'all come to Colombia. Y'all try to school me on Colombia. And me, I'm so humble. I just act like I'm listening to y'all niggas, but I'm really just rolling my eyes. Like, he's like, yo, bro, if you don't want to pay a lot, bro, then just don't pay it. I was like, break down your logic to me. Let me understand what you're talking about. It's like, yeah, man, if you don't want to pay a lot, man, just don't pay it. I said, bro, I'm like, it's not about whether you want to pay it or not. They're asking for something that's not reasonable. He was like, man, and I'm like, man, he was like, bro, I just had a little film. I just had 2 little shorties with me yesterday. I said, word? I said, yo, you feel me? Like, how much you, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much you paid or whatever? He was like, yo, man, I gave him like $150 a piece. I was like, $150? I said, pesos? He was like, pesos? I'm like, nah, nigga, I give him $150 a piece, nigga. I spent like $300. Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Like, see, like, this is the shit I'm talking about with these niggas. Bro, what are you talking about? And, you feel me? For me, I just played it off. I was like, word, bro, you paid $100? He's like, yeah, man, you feel me, bro? I got it on video and all that, bro. I was like, first of all, he didn't even get him actually doing it on. He just got them shaking a little bit of ass, and he felt like that was worth $300, right? Now, for some niggas, they think it's worth that. Cool. But as a dude that knows that women do trios for a third of that every day here inside of Colombia, I'm like, I didn't tell him this. I told some other dude this, and I'm gonna tell that story next. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, bro, you're one of those niggas that's jacking the price up. You jacking the price up. And see, the thing that y'all don't seem to realize, and YouTube, don't ban me because I'm breaking down the economy. When you guys come down here and you pay top dollar to entertain certain shorties, you're ruining their economy. You're fucking up their whole economy. They're not the brightest and smartest people to realize that their economy is getting fucked up. I've been coming to Colombia now since 2023. I'm telling y'all niggas right now, their economy gets worse and worse every single year because they're so reliant on foreigner money and foreigner aid. I think Colombia stopped giving aid to these niggas, right? So when you giving these Johns a hundo, they expect that every time they come outside. Because like I told you guys, people are working for 16 cents an hour. You think I'm joking? I'm not joking. Like, some of these motherfuckers working for 16 cents an hour, 50 cents an hour. I think for you to make $15 a day is excessive inside of Colombia, bro. Right? When a girl can make $100, you need to understand something about women too, right? Women do not invest their money into the economy. Women are consumers. So when women consume, that money doesn't go back into the economy. It goes into the people that already have money. So that $100 doesn't circulate with the poor guy that's serving hot dogs trying to just make $20 that day. It doesn't go back into him like that. It might when she's a little hungry. She's spending her money on hair, nails, she's ordering shit off of Temu. Like, that money isn't going back into their economy. And because they're not going outside to work and they're not going outside to learn how to do a trade or something that can contribute to their economy, they're like, why would I learn skills to be a productive citizen in society when I can just sell this pussy? This is the bad part of sex work as it pertains to people's economies. You know, last year, guys, I was gearing up to put out a video as to why the U.S. should legalize sex work. Now that I'm a little bit more experienced with what that shit can do to a country, never legalize sex work. Keep that shit illegal. Because you are destroying economies when a girl can go outside, sell her body for an hour. She has these girls sleep all day and only get dressed and get pretty so that they could go sell some box. Now, not to mention, I was talking to one chick in front of Sky Park the other night, and she's not even that pretty. And she was telling me she got 5-6 niggas sending her money. So I said, if you got 5-6 niggas sending you money, she's laughing about it. I said, why are you still out here? And she was telling me some bullshit in Spanish. I'm like, bitch, you're just a hoe and you're greedy. You're greedy for dick and you're greedy for money. And because I'm telling y'all what simp culture is doing. Simp culture is not just ruining the dating market. Simp culture is ruining people's livelihoods. These niggas is outside simping on a whole nother level, bro. So these women, they buying hair nails and fake chains and $2 dresses off of Temu. The most they doing is paying rent. They're not taking that money and starting businesses and hiring people. They're not doing that shit. And when they do start a business or they buy a little bit of land, they have their upkeep by selling box. They don't figure out how to restructure their business model. They're not doing that shit. That's why these countries stay stagnant and they will never catch up to the US. Ever. Ever. They just won't. Thailand suffers from the same problem. Thailand, one of their biggest industries, their multi-billion-dollar industry is sex tourism, bro. But we're not going to go into that. We're going to focus on Colombia. Colombia will never stop sex tourism. They will never stop it. They will try to, they're going to lose too much money. So now, this is not another thing that happens, right? What I'm going to say is not exactly to the T. So take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt. Do your own research. Professor Mosa here is just here to talk his shit. Hit the like button, okay? Listen, chat. The pricing in Medellin is going up high because so many foreigners are willing to pay money to stay in these places. A lot of these people don't even want to rent. They would rather short-term rent to you than to long-term rent to another Colombian. These buildings are getting built for foreigners. It's not just Americans. Like I told you guys, it's Mexicans, Canadians, you know, all type of French motherfuckers, Italian niggas, right? They like, why would I create and build a business for you guys to live here, right? When I can just rent this out to a foreigner. So the tourism, which is also fueled by YouTube, so it's a revolving door where we're actually coming here destroying their ability to actually become a first world country ever. Because a lot of that money doesn't go into developing the country. That money goes into other shit. Now, do they develop over time a little slowly? Of course, right? Like, the foreigners aren't going to stay in this country if we don't have some kind of infrastructure, so we have to make things better. But Medellin has the infrastructure. When you go to Cartagena and you drive up Cartagena going to Barranquilla and going to Santa Marta, and you drive past some of these small little ass places, you're going to see these niggas don't have no infrastructure. None of that money, none of that coochie money, none of that narco money is building roads and building schools. These niggas are taking that wealth and they're going to other countries to go live their best life. The first place these motherfuckers go is DR. So I'm just breaking down economics. I don't know if that meant anything to you guys or if I'm just here rambling. Fuck it. This is one of the days I ramble my ass off. But I'm just like, bro. Oh, okay, so now let me tell you guys the story of, well, when I did tell this nigga that he was ruining the whole economy, right? I try to break this down, and for some reason I catch myself almost being like a pastor, like, and Parkeyeris. This has got to be like this looks terrible. Like I'm like the Parkeyeris bishop. Like I'm over here telling niggas what they should and should not be spending, right? So I'm telling this nigga, I'm like, yo, bro. He said something like, he told me how much he was throwing. I said, yo, bro, you know you're like inflating their economy when you give people that much money. He was like, yo, bro, it don't matter, bro. We get money out here. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, rich guy, like, next time you come down here, it's gonna be double. Like, I promise you that. Because the US dollar, because they touching it so much, it's inflating their country. Their country is becoming too expensive for them to live. So I'm just like, I'm trying to think of what else is inflating their country like this. And there's nothing else I can think of besides foreigners. It's not just the S word, but that is a big part of it. It's just everything. Purchasing property. Property has become super inflated. You guys know most Colombians don't own property. Most of the property owned inside of Colombia is owned by foreigners. Owned by foreigners or rich families or narcos, pretty much. So I'm just like, bro, you're destroying their whole economy. When you come down here and you buy property, you're destroying their whole economy. Their housing, right now, let me tell you how bad this shit is, right? This crib I'm staying at right now is gonna cost me almost $1,000 a month. This shit is smaller than my apartment in Florida was, and I was paying less money. I was paying less money, and I had more space in America than I do in Medellin, Colombia. These niggas are coming down here purchasing houses, and I'm like, the only thing I could imagine, I'm sorry, maybe I'm wrong. The only reason I could see a nigga coming down to Colombia and purchasing a home for $250,000, $400,000, $500,000 is because he want to have a home to get close to some pussy. I can't imagine any other reason why you would come down here and spend that money on a house. These houses, they're not luxury homes. They look nice, because one thing I'm gonna tell you guys about Colombians is they're very good with like the infrastructure and like the aesthetics of how shit look. Things are well built here, better than Thailand. I'm gonna say that too. The infrastructure inside of Colombia in terms of building a house and making it look good and look nice, way better than Thailand, way better. But I'm like, nigga, just because you have a jacuzzi and you have this beautiful view of the city doesn't make this shit worth 200, 300,000. So these developers are coming to Medellin and they're building these homes and they're overpricing them to gringos because locals are not purchasing. There is no local who's purchasing a home for 200,000. It's not happening. It's not happening, nigga. It's not happening. So I'm like, yo, that is another thing that's destroying their economy, is the fucking retarded spending of gringos. Gringos are coming down here spending, like, I would rather, do you know what you could do with $400,000, nigga? You could build yourself, first of all, you could buy yourself wild farmland and build mad property on that shit. You think I'm about to come and buy a finished house in this bitch? I said, bro, if I ever own a home inside of Colombia, I'm going to some city ain't nobody been to, building that shit. And I'm starting a family. I'm starting a little village there, nigga. Village de Moza. Okay? Cuidad de Moza. Okay? Speaking facts, bro. You're saying two different things and jumbling your thoughts. Guys, do you guys think that I'm jumbling my thoughts? Someone here said that I'm jumbling my thoughts. What do you guys think? Do I make sense, or am I just talking a bunch of bullshit? Let me know, because I'm kind of just ranting tonight. Even if it was legal, it wouldn't really work here. There's too much opportunity over there. You can see why it's done over there. Yep. In fact, the only time it goes into the economy is them buying food and drive. With AI coming, bro, that shit is inevitable in the States. Yeah. I think AI is going to make a lot more bitches start selling pussy inside America for sure. Didn't Colorado legally pass sex work a week ago? Yep. I don't know if they did or not, but I'm gonna tell you why they did. Or any currency stronger. Where's Jeff headed next? I don't know, nigga. Go and hit that nigga up. That nigga's in Europe. Yes, I know a guy who purchased for $400K a nice 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom penthouse, overpriced. My friend's home is the Airbnb. He's profiting heavy from it. Yo, so I'm gonna say this too, right? The guys that purchase property to put on Airbnb, I can't really be mad at them because I know a lot of those guys are making a shit ton of money. Okay, I know those guys are making some serious bread because, like I said, if you got a property that you can make $1,000 every month from profit, it's gonna take you 40 months to make your money back, right? Is that correct? Let me do my math. What's 40 times 1,000? It should be 400,000, right? No, that's only 40,000 actually. You're gonna need. Yeah, I can't see how the fuck you justify purchasing a home for 400,000 if it's gonna take you 400 months to get your money back, nigga. That's crazy. Unless he's making more money than that. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's still OD. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let's do the math real quick. If 400 divided by 12, that's 33 years. It's gonna take you 33 years to make your money back. Buying a property for 400,000, nigga, you better be making like 4, 5, 6 racks profit a month off that shit. And I can't see that happening. I can't see that happening. A 4-bedroom, 4-bath for 400,000 and he's profiting heavy from it? I fucking doubt it. You're not a white man or Colombian. They won't take what you're saying with good intentions. Be careful speaking, to be honest. Guys, or what's your name? Bobby Cheeseman? Being white does not give you a pass to do and say whatever the fuck you want inside of Colombia. I don't know why you guys keep trying to preach this white is like superior thing in Colombia. I've already did a video on Max, who I would say, pause this, is a pretty good looking white dude, and he's getting curved by bitches throughout an entire video. Like, he's getting super curved. Like, it doesn't matter. Stop thinking, you guys be limiting yourself to that skin color shit. Y'all think every white nigga just walking through Colombia bagging bitches. They not. I've been overseas. These white guys are not doing that much better than us. I wouldn't even say they're doing better than us at all. Like, the only guys that I would say are doing better than a regular dude is a really good looking dude. Colombians are raising their own prices because foreigners are coming. Their penthouses in Poblado for 2.5 to 4K a month that were 400 3 years ago. Yes, bro, that's what I'm saying. They're ruining their own economy, and I don't know if it's legal. I don't know if they have an open free market the way the U.S. does, but like, they need to put a halt on what they're charging in rent. Drakeman, I would never buy here, just rent unless it's business purpose. You can't tell someone how to spend their own money. It is what it is. Salute to Ronin Travelers. What up, bro? What up, brody? I seen you the other night too, but I was reading too many comments for me to say something. I'm in Colorado, so how are you? Big balls don't care about keeping the price low for brokies. His place is always booked, so I know he's making the same thing. I doubt it. Professor Mosa with the facts and reality check. You said Colorado, it's legal. I never heard of nothing. I'll get the link and show you 6 days at his Airbnb. Costs about $3,600. I mean, if he stays booked, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You know, if he's getting money like that, but for 400,000, let's say he's making $3,600 a week, right? Let's just play it fair. He's making $14,000 a month, right? So if I do 400,000 divided by 14,000, it'll take him 28 months to make his money back. So all right, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. He said cat legal in Colorado. I don't know. The homes in Medellin are back. The homes in Medellin are around 180K to 400K right now, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, if he got his shit in Laurelas, he probably is booked out every day. It's expensive here, like 400 a month. The wind from the fan is messing up the audio a little. Okay, I'm gonna look now. Yo, Shonaf, what up? Hold on, let me turn this fan away real quick. I'm not even really supposed to be live anymore. I'm just talking shit with y'all niggas. Hold on, Chad. I'm not even really supposed to be live anymore. I'm really supposed to be getting dressed to go out. I'm here chilling, talking shit with y'all niggas. Larelis. Say, what's good, my people? What up, Show Enough? Right now, we just talking about the mathematics of how foreigners are fucking up Colombia. So if you have something that make you money, you don't think foreigners are fucking you up. But if you're someone that's like all of your money is coming from Colombia, like you're making, like if you're selling to the Colombian people, you're suffering from inflation heavy right now. I'm telling you. Everyone's trying to figure out a way to sell something to an American because we have the bread. Like while I'm here, right? Like, you know, this is something I think is really stupid. If you come over here to Colombia, please do not by any means necessary try to make money from the Colombian people. You will fuck yourself over. Unless you have some kind of business that like they have to pay you and you have no overhead, you should not be trying to earn any money from these Colombian people. All of your money needs to come from Americans. You need to be trying to make your money off American people, bro. So no, he's a realtor with a company. That's just one property. I mean, hey man, he probably making money, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, these niggas keep selling properties because niggas keep buying them. So, but I'm just saying, with how like Colombia moves, they could change their mind tomorrow and not even let you back in the country. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if they would do that. Like if you own a property, do you immediately get a visa, or you still gotta like renew your shit? Because I'm thinking, nigga, you might buy a whole property or build a property, and they pull some shit where they don't even let you stay in the country. Nigga, that property is gone. You're cooked. If one thing I realize about countries, they be trying to fuck the foreigners over. Only Americans be trying to treat foreigners with the utmost respect. They let foreigners come and invest in our markets, list their companies inside of our stock exchanges, you know, give them government aid. Only America. Only America. And that's what I'm trying to say. America really is the greatest country on the planet, but America tries to appease to other people too much. Sometimes we need to just focus on us. Say, hey brother, you be careful out there. I heard some crazy stories in Colombia, bro. I've had a couple crazy stories that I could tell you. You know what I'm saying? But listen, this is my only concern, right? I don't want no bitch trying to harvest my organs. That's the only thing I don't want. I don't want no chick trying to harvest my organs, okay? As long as no chick try to harvest my organs, I'm good. So hopefully you charging your phone so we can go outside right now when the top of the line batteries have not been already picked up. Yes, my phone is actually charging right now. It's at 72%. I'm gonna hit up this nigga Nate and ask him when he trying to meet up. So when you trying to meet up? Real shit, just looking at shit, maybe even Mexico. So yes, if you buy a property for 170K, you're eligible for an investor visa in Colombia. Yeah, but they better give me my visa, because that digital nomad visa shit they did, that shit was a scam to get us to pay money. That shit went from just prove you're making income overseas to, oh, your digital nomad income needs to be related to marketing and encouraging people to come to Colombia. How the fuck is me working on cloud or coding with AI gonna encourage people to come to Colombia? That shit was a money grab. So I'm like, bro, fuck this shit. Like, I'm never living in Colombia. Like, after that shit put a bad taste in my mouth. I said, I'm never living inside of Colombia. I'll come in do my little 6 months, if that, and I'm just gonna go somewhere else. That's it. I'm not about to stay in this country and deal with this bullshit, bro. I'm good on that. Hell no, I'm straight on that, bro. But yeah, I think there's definitely money in owning an Airbnb. Like if you could get one of those B&Bs for the low and furnish it, you can make money. Like I said, you have Airbnb arbitrage, but if you have the money to buy property, I think you can make money. Listen, no matter what I say about Colombia, Colombia is still a good place to make some money if you know what you're doing. It's a really good place to meet some of the most beautiful women in the world. I just wish Colombia was what it was before I got here, before I ever stepped foot here, because where I see it's going, it's getting ugly when it comes to the finances of the people. Now, as an American who's already suffering from inflation, right, in America, it's still better than America economically. So, like I said before, and I've been telling you guys, the best thing for you to do for yourself is to figure out how to make money on the internet and lock that in. Like I've been told you guys, shameless plug, book a consultation with me, join a digital nomad tier. I can help you, right? And I'm actually gonna put real time into explaining this stuff to you. For some of you guys, $100 is too much money. You like, bro, I can't spend $100. Bro, spend that $100 with me one time. I'm gonna record our lesson. I'm gonna give you a whole breakdown. I'm gonna give you a consultation you could probably carry with you. You'll never need to book a consultation with me ever again. Spend that money one time. I promise you, if you follow whatever plan I give you, you're gonna make money. I haven't had a job for almost 2 years. I don't intend on getting a job at all. I got a bunch of emails. Hey, we would like to hire you to be our project manager. Hey, Mosa, we seen your profile, like we see the work you've done. Can we hire you to be a technical project manager? No. No. If it's not 175,000 and better, it's nothing to talk about. You need me to come back to the States, it needs to be upwards 6 figures. I'd rather take the 40K than to take the 175K. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather take the 40K. I know me relocating myself to Colombia has added years onto my life. It's reversed any health issues I was gonna have. Okay? You guys didn't see me when I was almost 300 pounds. I was really unhealthy. Really unhealthy. Some of these niggas, if they would relocate themselves overseas, they would get healthier immediately. You paying me all this money is not worth my peace of mind, and it's not worth my fucking health, bro. Okay? I could come out here, I could eat McDonald's every day, and I'm gonna drop 20 pounds. Because the ingredients is real. America is literally like they dead ass putting poison in the food so that they can make more money. Like capitalism is crazy, bro. You just need 100K to live decent in Colorado, bro. Look at what percentage of the population even makes $100,000. Can you imagine? Oh yeah, you just need $100,000, nigga. Do you know how many tech companies is? First of all, the only people that were making like 100K that didn't need to be in a job for like mad years were guys that were in tech. AI is getting people out of their jobs. You have niggas. I'm saying this right now, right? Because I get hired sometimes for these projects. I get hired for these projects so that some business owner doesn't have to pay employees. Like, hey, Mosa, can you build me an AI bot that can make calls and schedule appointments? That's going to save this motherfucker about $4,000 a month, right? It'll save them $4,000 a month because now that girl that would have sat at that desk and answered calls all day and could take lunch breaks and can call out sick, we don't have to pay her no more. So now she's out of a job, something that she might have been qualified to do for 5 years. She's now out of a job because AI is taking over. Now, AI is in a bubble. It is overestimated. AI is not as good as you think it is, but it's good enough. AI is good enough to replace a lot of people right now, and it's going to keep getting better. And us engineers are going to keep getting money to keep figuring out ways to replace human beings. Now, for me, I don't take joy in trying to replace any human being. I think everyone's going to end up going into straight up slavery. So I think the only way to get out of this shit is to figure out how to be a digital nomad, right? Like figure out how to go to a country where you don't need to make that much and you can live a good life and live your good life out, before we all become slaves, right? Because here's the thing about AI. AI is only hitting overly developed countries like America and Japan and China. AI is only affecting overly developed countries. In these countries where niggas don't even have a fucking data phone to swipe your Visa card, how is AI gonna take a job? AI is not taking a job in a country where their technology is not even up to par. You think they about to have AI driving cars in fucking Thailand in the next 5 years? I promise you they won't. Maybe Bangkok might see it, but nigga, AI ain't trained on these roads. Nigga, the AI don't know that the cliff get kind of soggy off there and niggas will fall off that shit and die. But your cab driver who's been driving that shit for 20 years knows that shit. You can't train AI on shit like that. So AI is really gonna affect the countries that got the bag. That's why I'm telling y'all that this digital nomad shit is the wave. Now I go on Threads, and Threads for some reason seems to know that I'm a traveler, so it shows me people that are in the same country as me. And I'm seeing a lot of people are realizing that they can't afford to live in the States. So they taking a little online job, they online little teacher job, some shit where they're not even making that much money, maybe $300-400 a week, and they moving to Thailand, they moving to other countries, and they just like, yo, my life is just way better. Like, yeah, I see videos of dudes, yo, I gave up my 6-figure job, and I make a couple $1,000s a month, but my life is better. Yeah, my life is way better. Guys, I'm sitting here. So my contract just finished, right? I don't have my tech contract no more. So I'm not getting that tech money no more right now, right? I got my last check this morning. If I was in America, I would be fucking stressing myself out right now. But because I'm in Colombia and I know that I could afford to pay rent for the next couple months, that gives me the next couple months to get my next tech contract. And you know what's funny? I'm not even actively sitting here trying to get a tech contract. I'm thinking to myself, how can I finish this little tech startup shit that I've been building for the last 2 years? And how long is that going to take me to make money? I can take more risk. Now, granted, I'm in a better position than some of y'all because I could always just go home if shit doesn't work out for me and I'll be chilling. But it's like, that to me is failure. Like, I can't do that shit. Like, I have to win out here. So the biggest thing for me is, even if I have the money to spend $1,000 a month on this little ass studio apartment, I'd rather go and find myself some shit for $500 a month. If I know I'm making $500 a month off of one of my hustles or something I'm doing, I would allocate that to paying my rent. The rest of the money I have is to just keep saving money. Keep putting money away to save it, invest it, purchase something, flip it, do something where it's gonna make me more bread. Like I told you guys, the biggest thing I'm investing right now is in content. Like, not homie sub content, just content in general. Like building a real content studio where we can mass produce content and make money off advertising and marketing and AdSense and a bunch of shit. I'm building a system. I'm probably gonna announce this system like 6 months. I'm building a system to make sure that I can make money off all my music anytime it plays anywhere. Like all my music, all my music. I'm gonna build that system. Then I'm going to replicate that system and sell it to other record labels. And they're gonna look at that system and say, there's nothing like this that fucking exists. How much do you want? That's how you set yourself up for bigger plays. Living overseas has been able to set me up for bigger plays. I can take my time. I could really think. I could build shit. So now it's not, oh man, how can I get this quick little job? It's, in the next 6 months, can I build some shit that makes me $1 million, right? And in that meantime, if I don't make the $1 million, can I still make enough money to be comfortable? So it's like, let's say I have these pipe dreams, right? You have these delusions of grandeur. You're never gonna become a millionaire. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you what's even better than millions of dollars. My health has improved. My colon is clean. I'm not diabetic. I'm in better shape. I'm in fantastic fight shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm healthy. I'm happy. My skin is better. That is even worth more than the money. That's worth more than the money I could make Nigga, it's the health that I have and the freedom I have. Like, it's fucking ridiculous how much freedom I have. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I really get to learn about the world economy as I'm living in these places. I could see the economy of Thailand. I could see the economy of the Philippines. I could see the economy of Japan. I can see how money circulates. These are things nobody can give you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to earn that shit. So this is the kind of life experience that I just feel like a lot of people don't get to have. So you have that freedom. You feel me? Now, if I want to go back to the workforce, I can and go get the government job and go be miserable. And as long as I'm financially secure, I think I was watching this video today with Iman Shumpert and Shannon Sharp, right? I watched a couple videos like that, but basically they were just talking about how these basketball players or these sports players get paid like 100 million, 200 million dollars, 300 million, and they still go broke, right? And it's like at that point, it's not about how much money you make, it's about what you're able to save. A lot of motherfuckers don't know how to spend money. They don't know how to save money. So you could come overseas making 50K a year and you still gonna be broke, and you gonna be sitting here wondering like, yo, why am I broke? Because your spending habits are fucking terrible. That's why you're broke. Your spending habits are trash, bro. Right? Like, if I can pay half the price of rent and still live in a nice place, I'm gonna pay half the price of rent. That 500 could go to something else that could make me more money. Every dollar you earn should be put to use to make you more money after your rent and your food is paid. After you pay for what it costs for you to be alive, every other excess dollar you have should be making you more money. If you're spending money on shit that's not making you more money, it's an expense. Now, I was having this conversation with one of my homeboys. I said, listen, even if you're not spending that much pussy on, I said that much pussy, even if you're not spending that much money on box per month, when you start calculating, especially when you live out here as like an expat, box becomes a real expense. It really does. You need to calculate how much money you're spending on box. And when you do the math on how much money you're spending on box, you're spending a car note. You're spending a car note on box every month. If you haven't figured out a way for that box to make you some money in a legal way, your vice is becoming a real expense that's going to destroy you. And what happens with a lot of niggas when they make that jump overseas is they start buying box and buying box and buying box. They go broke and gotta go home. I promise you guys, most of the niggas that gotta go home is because they were spending too much money on box. Stuck up coworkers, yeah. Freedom is priceless. Yeah, you know what? That's a good way to put that. You feel me, nonchalant? Freedom is priceless. So to summarize everything I just said, freedom is priceless, man. Freedom is better, bro. I envy that. I got the bag and that shit golden handcuffs to stay. So that freedom, I envy that. I got the bag and that shit golden handcuffs to stay in the U.S. at a desk job. Yeah, bro, I know, bro. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. And see, here's the thing about having a bag, right? When you back in the States, is when you have the bag, you don't even got time to really enjoy the bag. So because you don't really got time for you to really enjoy the bag, you know what you end up doing? You end up buying shit you don't need. You end up buying shit you don't need because you want to make yourself happy. You're making all this money, got all this money, bills paid, can't do shit with it. Now you're just buying shit. Yeah, man, I just bought this PlayStation. Yeah, man, I just bought this extra pair of sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Or what a lot of people do, and I'm not mad at them for doing it because I get it, and that is priceless in itself, but what a lot of people do is they take a lot of trips. They take a lot of trips. They like, yo, bro, if I get any vacation time, I'm going here, I'm staying here, I'm smacking them. I'm not mad at y'all niggas that y'all work all day and night. You just want to come overseas. You just want to fuck yourself a bad bitch. Stay in the nicest hotel. Sip the sweetest margaritas. I'm not mad at you niggas. I'm not mad at you at all, bro. Have your fun. Just remember, Every time you come out here giving a bitch $150, you making my life harder, nigga. You making my life harder as a nigga that stays in these places for a long time. I would rather make 30, 40K overseas than 100K in the USA. You know what's crazy, Ernest? A lot of people, I read a lot of people say they would rather make that 30, 40K. As a nigga who made over 40K this year, I don't really want to say how much money I made, but I made right around what I made at my job this year, just off my laptop. I realized that I'm a spoiled ass motherfucker, bro. Like, I really am spoiled, bro. Like, I really do live a really good life. I live a really good life. Like, the way niggas be like, yo, bro, you traveling again? Like, damn, nigga, you... Like, I, like, came home and I hit up a couple of my homies and I said, yo, bro, I'm leaving soon. I want to... Nigga, I ain't going to see none of them niggas, bro. And back out here in Colombia, they're like, damn, nigga, you traveling again? Nigga, you just came from Asia, Colombia, Japan. Damn, bro, you just living life. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I don't think I'm living life. I think I'm a, right now, I'm like, nigga, I think I'm a failure. I'm like, yo, bro. It's feeling like some work for me to make that $15,000 a month. Like, it really is, it feels like work. Like, I really have to work to make that money. The closest I got to 15,000 was the month I did the content battle. I made like 8,000. I mean like 7,000 to 8,000 that month off my computer, right? And I was just like, I'm like, yo, bro, I feel like a failure. Like, I'm like, yo, I still got like student loans. I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to own property in the next 5 years. Like, I'm putting this heavy pressure on myself, and everyone else is looking at me like, nigga, what are you talking about? Like, you living your best life. I would love to make 30, 40K a year. I say 30, 40K a year. I'm like, nigga, I was trying to make 80K, 90K this year off my computer. Like, I'm sitting there looking like a failure. The whole time I'm jumping country to country. I'm staying in the nicest places. I'm with the most beautiful women. And not only that, I'm making the most wonderful memories with all these women. Like, if I had to go back to the Matrix at this point in time in my life, I think I would be so depressed, I might off myself, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Facts, you lost a lot of weight since I first started watching you. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I did lose. It's not really that I lost a lot of weight. I just became healthy. I'm still a heavy dude, bro. I'm still pretty big, but I'm like heavy on like some muscular shit. Before it was more on some fat shit. Just find you a cool little shorty and vibe out. Shouldn't have to pay 24/7. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna find that in Medellin. I think you can find that in like any other city though. Yeah, I went through that. Jordan's clothes, Chip's car, strip clubs, busting ass to make 6 figures, but stuck in the Matrix. Yeah, bro. Granted, I'm algo dev. I make okay money, but hey, I don't have the luxury to do what you do. I gotta be up at 5 a.m. to catch a train in New York every day. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm definitely doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't see the benefit of me staying in the U.S. unless I'm making like $150,000 a year. I can't see the benefit to it, bro. Like, I can jump country to country, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I can go to Brazil and go be on. Y'all gonna catch me on a boat party. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if I was to just sit here and get 1 or 2 tech contracts that I can knock out for the next 6 months, y'all gonna see me start jumping around the world again. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay put now because my contract ended. I can't. I don't got the bread to just be going everywhere. But nigga, give me like 30 days, nigga. I'm about to. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? A little tech contract going on. So I agree. The addiction of lust is impossible to break without the grace and reliance on God. You know what's crazy? I don't really talk about this a lot on stream, but I used to be super religious, like really religious. If you guys go and play my music on like my Mosa channel, a lot of my earlier songs and themes were based on like God and like religion. I think I don't believe in God the way I used to believe in him. Like, I still believe in God, but I took away the religious aspect of it. I think God lives in all of us. And I can argue this if I was to do like the Bible scripture stuff, I'm a really good like Bible debater too. I can really debate the Bible like pretty good. I think God lives in all of us, bro. And I think you as an individual, you have the power to shape your life, right? So I'll say this. The reason why I'm going to be able to resist temptation when I ever decide to get married is because I done fucked everything in every pocket of lust that you can imagine. I've already got that shit on my system. And it's like, if I didn't get that shit on my system, it's not even worth doing it because I already know where this goes. So if I ever decide to settle down with a woman, it's genuinely because I wanted to settle down with this woman. And I'm going to be faithful to this woman. A lot of guys, when they're with a woman and they cheat, it's because they haven't got like they have this ego, this lust thing they're trying to fulfill. And I'm just like, you know, not every man is gonna beat lust by trying to pray it out of his heart. Sometimes you need to have answered that equation in your head that you have. And if you could answer it without cheating on your wife, big ups to you. If you could answer it without having to have slept with so many women, big ups to you. But a lot of men fall to lust, not just like going to red light districts for most men is a luxury. Most men can't even go to red light districts, right? Like most men are falling addiction to like porn because that's the only way they know how to channel their sexual energy that they have or their frustration or like whatever the situation is. And I just feel like these are just some of the things in your life that you need to just have control over through doing internal work and connecting with that God that's inside of you, right? Like God is real. If there's like one thing that I learned about God, God is very, very, very real. But God is very, 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 very real inside of you. I'm not saying you can't have a girlfriend overseas, but once a woman know we're American, there is incentive to extract money. That's what I'm saying. That's why when people say, "Oh, just go get yourself a girlfriend," I'm like, bro, you don't realize what poverty is. You come to these countries as an American dude with money. She's gonna want some. And I went through that, Jordan. I'm back in my small town after spending 4 months in Cali. Shit is depressing. Damn, bro. Going to Philippines in 2 weeks. I just heard that song, You Got Bars, I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate that, Brody. Spending 4 months in Cali and then going back to your small town is OD depressing, bro. Damn, that's fucking crazy. I feel for you, my nigga. I feel for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So let's go outside. It's getting late. We ain't trying to be up all night. Nate's not trying to go out till 12. So if you can't catch the stream late night, bro, I'm sorry, brother. Nate is talking about he's not trying to go out till like 12 o'clock. It's 10:40 right now, so I'm probably better off taking a nap. Really, I really should take a nap. I've been on stream long enough. I really should take a nap, then go outside around 12. Might just do that. All right, chat. Appreciate those of you guys that donated to the boy. I hope this stream was entertaining for you, educational, informative, whatever the fuck. Make sure that you guys join the Discord if you haven't already. Damn, I can hear this nigga clashing dishes. I'm gonna go, yo guys, I gotta find a whole other crib. I don't like hearing neighbors. Last night, we wasn't even like blasting music. We was just laughing, and that was too loud for niggas. I'm like, hell no, we gotta get out of here, bro. Said W stream. I appreciate that, guys. Make sure that you guys hit the like button on this. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Send a cash app, send a super chat if you guys want to support the platforms. I'm working hard on the Homies app right now. I think it's going to be huge, especially when it launches. Y'all gonna see. I'm telling you, I have so much things planned for this app, but You know, when the app is finally launched and you guys see what you can do on it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this motherfucker Mosa snapped. What is the name of the building you stayed at in Cartagena? Anna's building. I forgot, bro. Damn. Ooh, that's something I should have remembered because we was saying that name. It was called Las Tres Carabelas. Las Tres Carabelas. Las Tres Carabelas. If you can find that, that's the building that we stayed at. Las Tres Carabelas. We're never staying in that building again because that host left a nasty fucking like review on us and he was lying too. Nigga lied. Oh, they had fucked up the sheets. Like nigga, you didn't come and give us. We was in that place for 3 weeks. You ain't come and give us no new sheets. We ain't come offer to wash our shits. None of that shit. What you think the sheets about to look like after 3 weeks? And you know, dozens of bad bitches, nigga. And the sheets wasn't that bad either. Trust me. I stay in tons of places. I get 5 stars on all my shit. He's the only nigga that gave me a bad rating. Fuck you, nigga. I'm like, come on, bro. You talking about sheets? I'm like, bro, you ain't come to change our sheets in 3 weeks. You have no washing machine. You want me to carry these sheets out of the... Granted, I still washed my sheets. I can't speak for Jeff, but come on, nigga. Come on, bro. Las Tres Carabelas is what it's called. Said Anna's building. Niggas trying to go hunting on Anna. I'm fucking weak. You'll never catch Anna in passing, bro. Just... If you want to see Anna, you got to go to the beach. Go to Playa Hollywood. This is assuming a nigga hasn't flown her to Europe yet. Anna is definitely the kind of chick that gets flown out. Should I stay at that building to see where all the... Nah, bro, just stay in Laguito. You don't have to stay in that specific building. Just stay in Laguito. You're going to catch all the girls that be at the beach. Honestly, there's a building I can give you if you want to live in the same building as them. If I can remember it, I'll tell you. Join the Discord. There's a building where all the Johns in Cartagena, they live in that building because it's so cheap. They live in that building. You'll be coming downstairs. You always gonna see some shit walking in and out the building. They live in that building. Said Def Jeff Sheets. I'm fucking weak. Listen, I don't... Jeff my guy, but I don't put it past that nigga that he's the one that got me that bad rating. I do not put it past that nigga, bro. All right, chat. I'm out of here, man. I'm about to watch a little bit of anime and take a nap, and then we probably gonna be outside later tonight. Appreciate you guys for watching. No outro tonight. I'll see you guys. Peace out.